Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have no makeup on once again because today we are going to be doing a full makeup review of Rare Beauty. If you guys are excited for that, make sure you subscribe before you get into the video, but without further ado, let's get into it. Let's start with Always an Optimist base. This is a pore diffusing primer. This is what the packaging looks like. It's really pretty. I love this like soft pink like matte texture it has with like this gold like Rare Beauty logo. It seems like it's like a cream consistency, like it literally feels like a moisturizer. My skin has been awful recently because the winter, so this better do some serious pore diffusing. It kind of feels like I'm putting on a moisturizer, so that's nice, but I don't think it's like anything crazy, and I don't know, it's not really for me. The next item we are going to try is the Rare Beauty foundation. I'm actually super excited about this. It's the Weightless foundation. How freaking cute is this packaging? Like, what the heck? Not the biggest fan of this applicator. I would prefer to just put it on like a beauty blender or something. Kind of uncomfy vibes, but whatever, we move. Oh, okay. So that coverage is actually pretty good, and it really neutralized my face. It's making me think like I have like a pinkier face than I realized. I do like the amount of coverage. I feel like it's a perfect in-between of like a light to medium. And it does say it's buildable. I'm not sure about that aspect. The one thing I will say is it does kind of look like it's pilling a little bit. I'll zoom you guys in so you can see better. I don't know if my camera's picking it up. It feels like my camera, which also I'm growing out my eyebrow, so just don't even worry about that. But it does feel like it's pilling a little bit from what it looks like. Why do I feel like I look so pale right now? I'm like a ghost. Okay, so this next item here is the concealer. And oh, I forgot to say what shade I got. I got the shade 130N for the foundation, and this is 150C for the concealer. I was gonna say highlighter, but concealer. And again, consistent packaging. I really like it. Like A++ for packaging. Now this is a really interesting aspect of the concealer. It's like a slanted, like, why did I want to say rhombus? It's like a slanted like triangle sort of situation. And I haven't really seen an applicator like that, so that's kind of cool. I also don't really feel like this shade is that pinky. I mean, it did say it would be a little bit more pinky, but kind of just feels like it's very cool tone, so I'm not sure how these are gonna mesh. I do like the consistency of the concealer. I typically like thicker concealers because it like blends in a lot better to my skin and covers the spots that I need a lot of coverage in. Yeah, this concealer I can get behind. I like this texture. I think it's providing even more coverage, which is great. Yeah, and that's actually seamlessly covering up my dark circles. If you don't like higher coverage concealers, I wouldn't really recommend this one for you because this product is like, she's moving. Like, she has some business to do. She is here to cover up all of your mistakes. You know, like the fact that you didn't sleep last night. Like, this concealer is covering a lot. There's like a sheen to my skin. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but everything seems to be blending in like very moisturizingly, if that makes sense. I'm gonna set my under eye foundation or concealer, so I am gonna pull out this powder. This is the Always an Optimist Soft Radiance Setting Powder, and I got the shade Light. This is what the packaging looks like. So consistent and so cute. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Oh, it's an opener and closer. So like if you're traveling, you don't even have to worry about it making a mess. So I love that. I feel like we could have something here. It almost like has a little bit of coverage in it because it is like a light tone. And I really like that. And it's really smoothing. Like those issues that I was having with the pilling and the texture is gone in the spot that I put the powder in. So I really like it. I think it looks so good and smooth and just like stunning and like brightening and pigmented almost. The next thing we're gonna do is this Warm Wishes Effortless Bronzer Stick. And I got the shade Always Sunny. I wasn't really sure what shade to get with this, but I figured like any of the like lighter-ish shades would work. Here we are seeing a little bit of a stray for the packaging. Now we have this like gold component that comes off. I normally take a little brush onto it because it just applies a lot better and will blend a lot smoother. This is gorgeous. Okay, this might be my new go-to, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like it just like is coming from inside my skin and it's not actual makeup. So like this on top of like a better foundation would be absolutely, you know, deceased, because this is super, super pretty. I really like this. The next item, I did get a couple little minis just so I could keep trying a bunch of different stuff. So let's go ahead and actually apply this mini little blush first. I actually do already have the same blush in the full size that I just picked up on my own because I wanted to try it. But let's open up this mini just because it's cute. I'm putting a tiny bit because I already know this is gonna be so freaking pigmented and I'm scared. I'm scared and I want to go home. Oh wait, I have two blushes. Okay, I'm gonna do one blush on this side and one blush on this side. Really pretty, really pigmented, love it, never the same. Like, I have no complaints about this. I mean, I guess the one thing is that it's literally so pigmented that it's almost a little bit hard to work with. And sometimes I just want to be able to like build up the coverage a little bit, but you know, to each their own. Actually, the more that I touch my skin, the more I think that this primer actually sucks. I think that's why the makeup is having trouble like sticking to my skin. I feel like it's honestly like just like rubbery and like slippery, and that's why it's like pulling on all my texture and like trying to melt off my face. So yeah, the primer, do not get the primer, please. Just save yourself the pain. I got this melting blush in Nearly Neutral. Oh, this is gonna be interesting because this is like a bright orange. So this is what the component looks like. It's super, super pretty. I imagine like bringing this with me and like reapplying blush. I don't know, it would just be like really cute to bring in your little like purse. And it even has a little bit of a mirror. Now this, I'm absolutely obsessed with. I actually like this melting blush way more than the liquid blush, which may be controversial again because I know like the liquid blush is everybody's favorite. You see how this is like a natural buildable glow, and actually this is super, super creamy and lightweight. I just like that I can keep adding on and creating my own amount of pigment rather than it just being like already on my face, you know? Now that I look like literally a freaking sunburnt potato, let's put on the highlight. I am gonna get to the brows, so don't worry. I'm not gonna leave my brows like this. This is in the shade Mesmerize. The liquid blush was in the shade Joy, which I don't think I said. I do think that this is way too dark for my skin tone. It's a little bit shy. Like, this is definitely very much a natural, like, soft glow more than anything else. And I do kind of like my highlight to pop a little bit more than this. So it's not really my favorite. I mean, is it giving? It's not really giving anything, to be honest. But I don't know. The sheen is pretty, I don't know. It's a meh product. Like, it works, but it's not amazing. The next thing we're going to do is the Rich Taupe eyebrow pencil. Now I am very excited to try this because I haven't really strayed away from my NYX brow pencil zone. And this one comes with like a little gel and a pencil, so I'm excited about that. So I got taupe because I've been going a lot lighter on my eyebrows ever since I got my hair done. Ooh, I'm loving how creamy this is. Hold up, it's so easy to work with. I don't feel like I'm literally digging into my eyebrows. The one thing I will say is it does feel like it's kind of hard to control because it is like a lot thicker of a pencil. Okay, so this is what the brows are looking like now. A lot better. Let's go ahead and set my little eyebrows with the gel that comes with it. I don't typically use a colored gel just because I feel like now we're getting too much color. I normally go for the Anastasia Brow Freeze, which is just like a see-through one. If you guys do like a more like colored in brow gel, or you know, go light on the pencil and go ham on the brow gel, then I would recommend this because I actually really like this brow gel. It's like very chill. I also feel like it's not too like overly pigmented, which is sometimes a problem with brow gels. Okay, so let's go ahead and try on this mist. I typically do this after I powder, like every single time, because I like to look like a lot more melted in kind of look, I guess. So spraying in between applying powder is always a good option for that. And this is the 4-in-1 mist, glow boosting, hydrates, prime, sets. So let's just, I'm not really the biggest fan of the spray. Like, it's very intense and it kind of feels like you're just like splashing yourself with water in certain areas versus like the Morphe where it's like a nice mist. I'm not really a fan. It does kind of feel like this is something I would spray before I put my makeup on because it doesn't feel like it's gonna set anything necessarily. It kind of feels like, I mean, it's a little bit tacky, like a little bit sticky, which is good for setting sprays, but it just kind of feels and looks more like a moisturizing spray rather than something that's gonna really hold your makeup in. I guess you guys can try it out. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of this. I think there's better products out there, so I wouldn't really spend your coin on that. I am going to put my bronzer, blush on, bake, and then I will be back for some more products. Okay, so I am back. I have a bit of an update with the eyebrows. I do feel like the gel is very like slippery because I expected it to set down a lot more than it has, and it still feels like my eyebrows are kind of like moving around a little bit. Let's go ahead and try out this eyeshadow palette. I got the Discovery eyeshadow palette in the shades, I guess, True to Myself. This is what the palette looks like. It's got this little divot, which is really interesting, and these are what the shades look like. It has a thing on top that says "You are rare," which is cute. Thank you. And it has a nice long mirror. These are the colors. They actually look freaking gorgeous, so I am excited to put these on my eyes. So let's go ahead and dip into this like neutral brownie shade. I would say this one is a medium amount of pigment, where this is kind of normally what I like. It's like very in between. It's not too crazy to where it's harder to blend and you have to take a lot more time to like be detailed with it, but it's also not so light that obviously it's really hard to work with and you can't really see it very often. So yeah, I think this is a nice little in-between wash of color, and I do like the little bit of variety that this neutral palette has, because typically neutral palettes are literally just all brown, and this one has a little bit of like a champagne color, a gold, a purple if you want to get crazy with it, so I do like that. The next color I'm gonna go into is like this chocolatey brown color. And I'm just gonna deepen my crease a little bit. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy today. It's like the perfect little chocolatey brown that can add depth to your look, but doesn't make it so hard, like, and so crazy to blend in. I do have to freaking, of course, try out that middle color because that's just calling my name. Miss Selena did not come to play with this because this is so pretty. I mean, maybe it's just me because I don't use glitter that often, but like this is actually sticking to my eyeball and it doesn't need like glue. I'm sure if you put glue down, it would make it like 10 times more insane looking. It does feel grainy, obviously, because it's like a sparkle mania. So now we have the matte liquid liner. You guys know how picky I am about liners, so I'm gonna see about this. This is in the shade black. This is kind of cute. Wait, it looks like a little pen. This literally looks like the Apple Pencil. Oh, okay, very deceiving vibes because, oh, I see, it's like a balance. Because like I expected the pencil to like come out of the pencil side, but the pencil side is opposite of the liquid eyeliner side. I don't know, it's not really that deep. It does have a nice little gold cap though, so that's cute. And it looks pretty good so far as what the brush looks like. The brush does look a little bit thick. Yeah, I like this. I like this already, I can tell. This is so good. I freaking love this eyeliner. It's so easy to work with, and it literally feels like you're drawing with a marker. Like, no word of a lie, it feels like a sharper to the eye. A Sharpie to the eye, which it sounds disturbing, but is actually great. It's matte looking, it's pitch black, it's just, I freaking love it. This is the Universal Volumizing Mascara. See, I'm also very picky about my mascaras, if you guys have seen my past videos. So packaging, cute. I feel like, you know, it's the same thing at this point. This is watery, and it's too watery to make anything look cute. It's really hard to put on because it doesn't hold on to any of your lashes, you know? It's not really doing much, and let me tell you, normally with mascara, my eyelashes will go whoop. It's getting a little bit better, but you guys have seen, like, I've literally had to put like 20 different layers on for it to even start doing something, so that's not great. Okay, so the glue is still drying, so if you see some whiteness on my eyes, don't be worried. So let's go ahead and try this Lip Souffle Matte Lip Cream in the shade Heroic. I actually do want to line my lips before I do this. Okay, so let's try this out. It's like this really nice, like, plummy pinky color. This feels really nice on my lips. lips. Like, it doesn't feel drying like how like liquid lipsticks do. I guess because it's more of a matte lip cream. Yeah, that's really pretty. I have no complaints about that. I really, really like this color. It's really nice on my lips. It feels like hydrating, and it kind of like almost smooths them out a little bit, I guess, because it's like a matte cream. This is the Stay Vulnerable Glossy Lip Balm in Nearly Neutral. Help, I can't stop putting it on. And it's getting all over my teeth, but now I understand why it was called a glossy balm. It's a glossy balm. It's a lip gloss that's a balm that literally feels like the Laneige like lip sleeping mask, but like thinner and like glossy. I don't even know how to describe this. You need to try this out if you love lip glosses. It's not like blindingly shiny, but it's really like natural looking, and it makes my lips look like supple. Supple. But this feels amazing on my lips. Like, this is like so nurturing and like hydrating. So I don't know how long lasting this is, but when I first put it on, it was amazing. It adds coverage. It's like hydrating. A little goes a long way, so I liked this. The mascara, there's so much better things out there. Just don't even bother with the mascara. Like, you can literally go to the drugstore, get the Maybelline Sky High, and call it a day. So that is it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope you found something that maybe you guys would want to try. Maybe. Let me know if you guys have any other brands that you guys would want me to review and try out for you. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to subscribe before you go, but I will see you in the next video. Have a cute ass day, and bye!